It is necessary that you expand your territory, that you get out of your comfort zone, which is what Brian Tracy calls the danger zone. And I know for me, it was a challenging time. I ran from speaking until it caught me. I didn't see myself as a speaker. I was afraid. I was intimidated. The great Les Brown, who wants to deal with shining in that shadow? I didn't want to shine in that shadow. I didn't even think anybody would see my little light. So based upon that, there were things that happened along that way. I would remember sending out my information to a client. They say, "We got your information. We're really excited, Ms. Brown." I said, "Great." I said, "Do you want to ask me any questions or anything? Because I'm ready, right? I've been prepared." They said, "Sure. We want to know, is Les Brown your dad?" I said, "Yeah, he's my father." "Yes, why?" "Well, we've been trying to get him for years, but he's way too expensive. Do you think you can get him to come and speak for free?" I said, "Well, I really don't handle his schedule, but I can give you the number to his office." They said, "Okay, great. We want to ask you one more question." I said, "Sure, anything. What is it?" "Is it true that Gladys Knight used to be your stepmom?" "Yes, that's true. Mom G was my stepmom. Why?" "Well, one of our coworkers is getting married, and we were wondering if you could get her to come and sing at the wedding." I said, "Well, I don't handle her schedule either, but I can give you her number." "Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Brown. We appreciate you. Thanks. Bye." Click. And they hang up. And you have those moments when you wonder if what you're doing is making a difference. You ever had that day when you feel like throwing in the towel? Those give-up mountains look real good. And on that time, during that time, you've got to find a way to go within. And it's necessary that you expand your territory and raise your mind in such a way that you're not going to buy into what's been told to you. You're not going to buy into what's happened to you. Because that negative inner conversation can show up real quick. And you'll hear that negative inner conversation. And so I had to find a way to get beyond that. When I would show up to speaking engagements, people would say, "Oh, well, your dad is awesome. He's phenomenal. He's the greatest. I hope you can do a little something." And so there were times when I would go in the bathroom and I would talk, "Okay, I hope I can be as good as Dad, or at least do something that's not going to make us look bad as a family." So based upon that, I would always say to myself, my time will come. I will get better. And I can be used in a unique way. You know why? Because nobody else on this entire earth is like you. You've cornered the market on being the best you. So based upon that, I had to get beyond that fear, and I had to find my point of power and go within.